Welcome to the Brew4U show, sponsored by the Beer Loons. The holidays are fast approaching, so get your gifts at beerloons.com. Hello, everyone. I am your host, Mike Campbell, and welcome to Brew4U. Today, we are going to be reviewing Tommyknocker Butthead. It's a Doppelbock. Like the Beer Loons on Facebook, just type in Beer Loons 1 in the search box. You'll find us. We'd love to have you like us. A little info on this beer, the Tommyknocker Butthead beer that we're going to review today. Tommyknocker is out of Idaho Springs, Colorado. Like I said, this is a Doppelbock, and it has 8.2% alcohol by volume and 25 IBUs. Grains that they use is 75 and 150 crystal malt, chocolate malt, Carapils, Munich, and Two-Row. And the hops they use is Pearl and Mount Hood. Proper serving temp is 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and glass is either a Pilsner or mug glass you should be using. In the glass, this beer pours with a nice amber color. The head color is beige, that's medium thick, but also quick fading. In the aroma, you really notice the chocolate malt first, and there's a strong sweetness to this beer. Pretty much what you would expect out of a Doppelbock. Very malty, even a little bit of a kind of a light toast. I wouldn't call it a roasted smell, but more of kind of like a toasted in the aroma. You definitely notice the crystal malt in this beer. It comes through fairly strong in the beer. And hop-wise, not much in the hops, which you really would expect in a Doppelbock. They're malty beers. They're not known for the hops. If you're picking up anything, I noted maybe a little earthy tone or maybe even a little floral tone to the hops, but really there's not much there. So let's go ahead and give it a taste. So you pick up on the malt flavors first and foremost. There's a sweetness to it. It's actually really fairly sweet. So I'd call it kind of a high sweetness, and that's really a lot of what you notice. It is a smooth beer. There's nothing real rough about it, hop-wise, bite-wise, anything like that. Basically, you're just picking up the sweetness. A little bit of a chocolate flavor in there. Not like dark chocolate. It's not bitter. It's just, I wouldn't call it milk chocolate either, but kind of a chocolate flavor. There's a richness to the beer as well. Let's see. Let's try it again. It's just kind of a laid back, smooth. You don't notice the alcohol as high as the alcohol is. You don't notice that. It's pretty well balanced that way. You're not getting overpowered by the bite from alcohol, anything like that. Like I say, it's a pretty smooth beer. But it stays pretty much the same almost throughout the flavor. There's not a bite in the aftertaste. The aftertaste tastes very similar to the beginning, where it's, like I say, the sweetness from the malt. I think we're just going to kind of leave it at that because there's really kind of a straightforward beer. Not a ton that's overpowering a person. Body on this is medium, and it's definitely on the malty side, like a Doppelbock should be. Hops, I mean, if they're there, it's very, very subtle. I mean, obviously they're there, but very subtle, very in the background. Maybe a 2 out of 10, which is kind of the low to no hop range. And overall rating of this beer, it's a good beer. It's easy drinking. I think a lot of people would like it if they've never had a Doppelbock and they're not looking for an overpowering example of one. It's a nice beer that I think a lot of people could really enjoy if they've never had one before. I'm going to give this beer a 69 out of 100, which is in our very good category. It's a good beer. It may not blow you away overall, but certainly very drinkable and very enjoyable beer. So that's going to do it for us this week. And don't forget to check out our homebrew podcast show called Brewing Today. And until next time, cheers.